This morning, Mom found some tips online about how to prep for the PSLE in the last week. She insisted I check them out during breakfast. At first, I wasn't really interested, but honestly, after going through them, I did find answers to some of the questions that had been bugging me for a while. One of the questions was, should your child put in double the effort in the final week? As soon as I saw that, my heart skipped a beat. You see, after the pre-exams, I'd slacked off a bit. Mom had been reminding me to push harder, sprint to the finish, so I figured this last week was going to be all about cramming. But the answer was no. What? Really? Was this for real? The explanation said that cramming is like binge eating. Sure, you might consume a lot, but most of it won't stick around for long. Basically, it's not about how much you study, but about pacing yourself so the knowledge actually sticks. That totally took a weight off my shoulders. Turns out the last week isn't about pulling all-nighters but about smart, pace-out revision. Mom read the same thing and nodded in agreement, telling me I better eat healthily and sleep more this week. Suddenly, I felt a lot less stressed. This week might not be so bad after all. True to her word, right after breakfast, Mom and Lulu started prepping lunch. Today, Mom planned on making veggie tofu pork buns. Since she's been busy with her own studies, it's been a while since she's cooked. Lulu's cooking is decent. She can fry eggs and make noodles, but when it comes to healthy and delicious meals, Mom's the champ. Finally, I get to taste Mom's cooking again. Of course, during lunch, Mom couldn't resist slipping into her usual exam pep talk mode, but this time, she didn't rattle off a bunch of rules. Instead, she gave me an interesting tip from the article, review work I did 1 or 2 months ago.
Go back to some old questions,
she suggested.
It'll help lock the information in your brain better.
In the afternoon, when I was studying, Mom asked me to pull up some of my old science work. Sure enough, there were a few questions I'd almost forgotten how to answer. I tried reading some tricky concepts out loud, and to my surprise, it really helped me remember them. Then I recalled the memory hack from the article and helped me memorize a few more science terms. Guess what? It worked. I nailed them all. Now, there's something I have to confess. After lunch, while Mom was having tea in the living room, I snuck into the closet to read some martial arts comics. Before I knew it, an hour and a half had flown by. Of course, Mom caught me in the act and totally flipped out. She yelled at me for pretending to take a nap when I was actually hiding out with my comics.
Why are you reading comics under the banner of lunch break? I only let you read the precautions for the week before the exam in the morning. You must ensure at least 8 hours of sleep every day. What should I do if I don't get enough sleep? Are you going to sleep in the exam room?
She asked, giving me the classic mom eye roll. Oh boy, haven't seen that in a while.